ESPN really exposed the way that they're thinking and evaluating players as they have put out their top 74 NBA players of all time list. And so we want to hear from the house what you guys think of the list and stuff. But I want Jason, man, take us in. Let's hear it.
Yeah, guys. So this was very exciting. I know we've been kind of talking about this back and forth, exactly who's the who. So they came up with the top 10, and I'm just going to list the top 10 right now. Top NBA players that were voted in. So number 10, Shaquille O'Neal. Number 9, we got Kobe Bryant. Number 8, we got Tim Duncan. Number 7, Larry Bird. Number 6, Wilt Chamberlain. Number 5, Magic Johnson. Number 4, Bill Russell. Number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2, LeBron. And number 1, MJ, Michael Jordan. What do you guys think? Who was left out? Who got snubbed? What's the deal?
Listen, before we even get to top 10, I'm going to leave everybody else to handle it. Forget the top 10.
Hot take is in the building.
That's good. That's good.
Let me
go with it.
There are two things about making lists that I'm actually starting to get upset about. And I got this off of PTI from the other day. Like, what are we using to make these lists? Is it accolades or is it stats? So, okay, fine.
Or is it both?
Well, but like, okay, so then, if it's both, then why
is it dominance?
But why is Anthony Davis at 45 ahead of Dennis Rodman? That's 62. Why is Dennis Rodman?
That's who you picked.
Listen. No. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Let him go. But you understand what I'm saying?
100%.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Another one. Why is Steve Nash, Allen Iverson, John Stockton, and Giannis Antetokounmpo ahead of Isaiah Thomas?
That's crazy. I gotta agree with you.
Right? You didn't even mention Clyde Drexler at 54.
Jonesy.
Didn't mention LeBron at number 2 either.
What is that?
And then my last one. Why is Kevin Garnett ahead of Scottie Pippen?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Right? So without even touching the top 10 for a moment, like this list is whack to begin with. But then when we get into the top 10, you have Kobe at number 9. I think Kobe's the greatest Laker of all time. I'm not a Laker fan, but I think Kobe and Magic could switch. I think that's there. But in saying that, Tim Duncan's my boy, and I think Tim Duncan had the better career than Kobe. If you look at everything overall, right? So now how do we put this? I think this list is whack. The only thing I agree with is Michael at number 1. That's it. Because you can't, I don't know where to put anybody. LeBron's career is not over, so we can't put him at 2 yet. The man loses in finals.
I need to hear from Coach, man. I need to hear from Coach. I need clarity.
Let's hear from Coach. Let's hear from Coach.
I need clarity. I need clarity.
But LeBron is not ahead of Kobe. Where LeBron ahead of Kobe?
I'm going to come in after you. Steph, I'm going to come
Hold on. Let Coach go.
Kareem, help me out here.
Coach, help me, man.
So, Steph, I actually agree with a lot of what you said. The biggest thing that I want to speak to specifically is the LeBron James. And LeBron James right now is number 2. And I know Addy is going to, roll in his, in his chair in his grave, whatever right now. Huge LeBron James fan. And so am I.
This is what we're here for.
My only thing that I would say to this is LeBron James's career as it stands right now has not surpassed some of the guys that are in the top 5 in terms of what he's been able to achieve right now.
And you're passing around the offering plate after this because Kareem is about to preach.
So
keep going.
So based on where he is right now, you can't say that he has had a better career than my boy Kareem, who I was named after, by the way. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Every time. Let him know.
Name drop.
Or Magic Johnson. I'm going to speak specifically to those guys because those guys, if you were to put specifically, let's talk to Magic Johnson. If you were to put his career and pair it up with where LeBron James is, they've gone to equally the same amount of NBA finals. But Magic Johnson's stats with wins versus losses compared to LeBron James is higher. He has 5. He's gone 9 times and he has 5. He lost 4, but he won 5 times. LeBron is 3 and 6. And so if we go NBA Finals, right now, if we were to take where their careers are right now, Magic Johnson has had a more successful career than LeBron James right now. Now LeBron is still playing. He may surpass that when he's done, but as of right now, that is
he won't.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, my guy, if we look at it again, what he was able to do over his career, and he's literally had more points than any other player in the history of the league, and all the MVPs and all the NBA finals. If you're looking at that and the dominance for a long period of time, this guy dominated for years. Years. In the same way we're talking LeBron has been dominating for years, Kareem did it and did even more in the time that he had, was able to accomplish a lot more. And so even from just those two alone, if you look at Kareem and Magic, they, as it stands right now, and I'm not saying LeBron can't surpass them when he's all done, but if I'm talking about what's happening right now, those guys, you have to put them ahead. And then Bill Russell, and this guy.
Oh, Bill Russell's another story.
Yeah,
Bill Russell, the dominance that he had in that period of time when he was in the league, you cannot at this point I'm talking about put LeBron over that. This guy has more rings in his hands.
But again, Kareem, remember we talked about this before. Bill Russell played when there was like 8 stops. Black
wins are wins, losses are losses.
No. But there was only one round to get to the finals. Like, it's not exactly the same.
Okay, I'll step back. There's some validity to that, Bill Russell. But for me, I cannot, as it stands right now, put LeBron over Kareem and Magic based on what they were able to do over the duration of their careers. And again,
Kareem, I don't want to jump in before anybody, but I'm going to. Kareem, where would you put how do you rank Kobe versus LeBron then?
Kobe versus LeBron?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. As it stands right now,
here's Chris.
As it stands right now, I'd put Kobe over LeBron, but it's
let's go.
But it's that's what
I'm talking about.
As of right now, and only because of, again, what he was able to do in his career as it stands. Like, I don't know if you're going to see LeBron score 60 points in his last ever game in the league. No. Like, I don't know if that's going to happen, but Kobe was able to do that after how many years that he was in the league. And so again, I'm looking at the duration of the entirety of their careers. LeBron's not there yet. Again, he could end up being there, but as it stands right now, and this list was put as it is right now, all time, I can't put LeBron there just yet.
We can't. I know we got some certified LeBron lovers, and Adam, listen, it's nothing personal.
Speak, bro.
Right?
Let Adam go, man. You're not host to this section.
Adam, go.
No, listen. Here's the deal, man. Okay, I just want to know.
Sorry.
I just want to know where you stick him. Where you gonna put my boy Brian? Where you gonna put Brian? Like, I get it. Like, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Reem, and I agree with you in terms of you have guys who, taking into the perspective of their dominance and the amount of rings that they have and all that kind of stuff, right? Like, I get it. So I'm not debating that LeBron should be at number 2. I'm saying he might finish at 2, but I'm not saying that he should be there now. I agree with you, but then I don't know, like, where do we start putting him? You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that LeBron is crossing into territory for a lot of different players, statistically and stuff. I mean, taking away his final record and stuff, and
let him start at 10 and work his way up, yo.
Don't take that away.
Keep him at 11.
No. I agree that here's what I would say.
Shaquille O'Neal over LeBron James?
Yes.
Up till now?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to.
Facts. 100. I'm going next, so don't worry. Okay.
You're putting Shaq.
Not putting Shaq. Here's what I agree with. Here's where I agree, LeBron, Addy. LeBron is so great. Like, he is so great that even after finishing the duration of his career, I put him in the top 5. That's how good he has been, how great he has been. Yep. But I'm all I'm saying is, though, I'm not going to put him up to number 2. Like, he could end up finishing there, but I'm not going to put him there because I don't know what's going to happen for the next little bit.
Yeah.
What do you got to say, Bart?
again, these lists are personal, so it's impossible to have a definitive list that everybody can agree on, right? Like they're all personal. And I know we just talked about the Shaq factor. You have to look at on the court, off the court, who did it the best way, who had the best careers, who had the most fun, who got the most rings, who did it the best, right? This is the best of the best. And to me, it has to be MJ number one.
Of course.
It has to be Kobe number two.
Debating that right now.
No, we're not debating that. We're not.
Well,
debating.
Whoa.
Can we pause for a second?
Then it's Kareem.
Hold on. Can we pause this for a second because of what Adam just said? So for sure, you're on this.
I'm with MJ at one. I'm with MJ.
Oh, right.
Congratulations.
All right.
Keep moving. All right, now keep going.
Kareem is number 3, then Magic, and then Shaq. And the reason this is why Shaq bumps other people. He did it who had more fun? If I were to come back and beat any other player in the NBA in the entire history, who would I want to come back as? Shaquille O'Neal. He was dominant. He had the most fun on the court, the most fun off the court. Not Dennis Rodman. Why did I even ask?
Nope.
He had a
He would have been a wedding dress. Say with Madonna.
He was waiting for that for the longest time.
It wasn't just me.
Wants to wear a
I'm not
wedding
being
dress.
unknown to you. It wasn't just me.
Wants to wear a wedding dress.
Keep going, Bart.
I'm telling you right now, Shaq does not get enough credit. He has 4 rings. He won 2 Finals MVPs. He doesn't get enough credit. People keep putting him lower and lower. 3 Finals MVP. So this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I appreciate what LeBron is doing. I know he is working his way up. He is checking off a whole bunch of things. He could knock Shaq off. He could even knock Magic off. But I don't think Kareem. I think that's still upper echelon. And there's that grit. Like, I can take over a game. Don't worry about it. Shaq Nasty got it. Like, those type of things. Give me the ball low in the post. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to work you until you're sore. Don't even worry about it. Or like Jordan said, I'm going to get in your ass. You know what I mean? Like all of that. That's what I want in terms of my dominance.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. All right, Bar.
He got so excited. Bar got excited.
Decline though, man. That decline. What about a decline, man?
I can't hear you, fam.
He was
about Shaq's decline. Like,
oh yeah, he had decline, but again, that can be attributed to many things. But again, it's while that peak era. That's what we're all talking. Same thing with Jordan. We only assume his peak era. We don't talk about him at the Wizards.
I would talk to it because he was like 40 years old.
He was actually pretty good with the Wizards.
He was still slapping. Yeah, he was still slapping.
Yeah.
Right. Calvin.
Jerry Stackhouse is still butthurt about that.
I think lists are dumb. They're dumb. They're really dumb. Triangle offense. Okay, here's the thing. If you're still playing, yeah, you should stop. If you're still playing, I don't think we should put you on the list. I think it should be ultimately where you end up. I think Shaq is disrespected because Shaq disrespected himself. He played way too long. I think Bob Cousy is way too high. I think it's ridiculous that he's top 50. But, you know, if we're going to talk Bill Russell and all the rings, he was there for some of those rings. Charles Barkley at 23.
Yep.
Disrespectful. Especially, I would take Charles Barkley 100 times over to Scottie Pippen. Like, that's just me. I think Charles Barkley would eat his food all day, every day, right? So
it's almost even.
Too high.
Isn't it even?
Even Kevin Garnett. Even Kevin Garnett, I think he's too high. I think to rank Kevin Garnett top 20,
for sure too high.
Top 20, that's crazy.
Charles Barkley's the bride, not the bridesmaid.
Let
me tell you something. Kobe Bryant. Let me tell you something about Kobe Bryant.
Kobe's ranked too low. I think that's ridiculous. But my favorite thing, Moses Malone. That guy has been slept on forever, ever. And I love that he's right there. Ever. Yeah, that was my favorite. When I saw Moses Malone top 20, I was like, mad respect. But I think if they're still playing, I think they need to wait. But ultimately, I think they should just have a hot tub. And who would you want to have a conversation with in the hot tub of the all-time greats? I don't think we can rank them after Jordan. You have Jordan's one, and I think everybody else just gets to go in the hot tub too.